Alright, so what is up, guys? Today we're gonna be doing an free every discipline, every single class currently. So over on this side, I'm just gonna put the class trial in the background, the one that we're talking about, and so let's get into it. So we got case number 1, the Great Awakening. Alright, so the reactions were 4 out of 5. And the reason that they are not a 5 out of 5 is because the way that you could pretty much say they weren't that emotional, I guess you could say, or the emotions weren't as high. They were good reactions, but it just wasn't enough. So I gave that one a 4 out of 5. Now the death. The death was a 5 out of 5. Mainly because it pretty much had everything that was in the chapter. It had like everything that was used to murder it. It had some tricky things that were tricked in the class trial, and it was overall pretty good. Now the execution was a 0 out of 5. It's the lowest I ever gave an execution. Mainly because it was pretty much just Gavin being front glass thrown at him that was just, cut. So it wasn't really as good, as you can see on the right there, just repeatedly throwing glass. So it wasn't as good. It was okay. We're gonna go over the entire murder plan here. So it all started, they all had a meeting on how that they were gonna get out. And then Gavin got all mad at Noah. Noah's the one that died. Well, he didn't actually die, spoiler alert. And then since that happened, Noah then broke a rule. And then he was forced to be stuck in Vine's cage. And Vine's is obviously a monster that likes to kill people. And then Raucus and King decided that they were gonna help get Noah out. So they went to go help Noah. And they went to go to Noah and they're like, hey, we're gonna come back, we're gonna get a bat, we're gonna blah blah blah. We're gonna break open the glass, yeah. They go get the bat, they come back, Noah's dead. But then they see the bat and they're like, oh my god, this is the same one that we have. This doesn't make any sense. And that's because Gavin, the killer, came in and killed him right before. But there's a little spoiler alert. Gavin didn't actually kill Noah. Vines killed Noah. Gavin just thought that he killed Noah. So Gavin died for pretty much no purpose whatsoever. No purpose. So that's why the overall ranking is pretty low, of 14 out of 20. It's okay. It's solid. Not. It's not bad. It's just, yeah. All right. Piece two. Project Z. Go over to the side here. All right. Question 2 ranking. Reaction to 5 out of 5 because they all thought Locus was the killer, and he obviously wasn't. And everybody was like so shocked that the main character, the sweetest person here for now, would kill somebody. They're all like, "Oh my god, this can't be true." So that was pretty stuck out there. It was pretty good reason, and then even King, the support character or the second main character, I guess you could say, was all like, yeah. But you know what's fun about this class trial? King got the lead out this class trial because Locus wouldn't say a word until the very end. So it was fun to see King do out this class trial. Everybody's like, wait, what? Locus isn't saying anything. King's taking over the class trial. What is this? It was all that stuff. The death was obviously Bob. As you can see to the right, it should be Bob. Yep, right here. But if you can see, it was pretty good. His eyeballs popped out, and they were stabbed out with a knife. Obviously those aren't real ones, but yeah. Anyways, the death was a 5 out of 5. I really liked it. The mask represents a lot you will see in the murder plan. So yeah. Once again, execution 0 out of 5. Apparently, Locus hates being a mommy. I know that might sound weird, like ancient, and he's pretty much. I'll play the entire scene out. Over on this side. As you can see, you get toilet paper, and then he gets wrapped around, and next thing you know, he is being put into a box, and then it all just falls out. Yeah, not that good. Not that good. Wait, what? Obviously, the main, not the main. Obviously, the murder plan was 5 out of 5 because let's go over this entire thing. So, the real killer, Christopher, who was caught in chapter 3, because Duke, ratted him out somehow. I wonder how he knew. And then Christopher hears his voice, and it's telling him to go not under the vent, into the vent. And as we all learned in actually no, I don't think we learned in the first chapter. We learned this in the second chapter. This is all new. He goes into this place called the Red World. Everything is red. It's almost like the Stranger Things is upside down, as if, and it looks like this or whatever. And then he sees this in his future. He's the voice is saying that he will kill Bob, and it's like, you have to kill Bob, or else he will kill you, or I will. And he's like, oh my god, I can't die. But he then thinks, oh my god, either way I'm gonna die. He does it anyways. He kills Bob anyways. And the mask was just used so that nobody sees him, because it was nighttime. And yeah, it was pretty simple. It wasn't too complicated. Overall they didn't catch him, so yeah. And obviously Locus doesn't actually die, because he's the main character. For now, until Danganronpa 4. You'll have to wait until May. Anyways, sorry about that. Yeah, there was. Oh yeah, we had to do it over to the final score. 15 out of 20. Would it even higher? The execution was just a bit better. I could have done so many other things with it, but I didn't. Yeah, by the way, the 10 that was right there was used to be a their coffin almost, or a tomb, whatever they call it. Chapter 3, Noah's Mystery. This is obviously the chapter where Noah comes back in case you haven't caught on. Like right there, he's right there. All right, so be a little different here. Here we go. This one will be out of 25 points because we'll see. The reaction was 0. 0 out of 5. Nobody cared. Just nobody cared in this chapter. I don't know why. Just skip that one. Death. There's obviously 2 deaths, and both of them are. If I auto see they do it to the red one right here, again. But they were both really good. Like for example, this right here is Duke Brown's death. It should be. It should be. It should be. Oh yeah, here's the first death. I gave it the little dark effect. I know it doesn't look like much, but it does. And then here is the second death, if I can find it. Yeah, right here. And there's the second death. That was really good. They were both good. They were good. They were just both good. All right, execution time. This is the execution for chapter 3. So this chapter is a 3 out of 5. With Adela killing them both. Yeah. Not much to say about this one. We got obviously the execution for a real murder of chapter 2, which is Christopher. If I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Oh wait. Wait, whoa. We're going past that. We're going past. Oh yeah, here it is. As you can see, he is being electrocuted or by a chair or something. And that thing's also electrocuting him, so I was doing it at the same time. Until it gets to the point where he just falling out, and then it just goes dark. He's dead. So execution for chapter 3, 3 out of 10, and then execution for real murder chapter 2, 5 out of 5. The murder plan for chapter 3 was, I give it a 3 out of 5. He knew because actually there was no murder plan for this one. There was no, actually there was a motive. The motive was if you kill somebody and you don't get caught, then you get to leave with money. Who doesn't want that? That was like, oh my god, let's just kill somebody or two. So she killed around, and then all of a sudden the other girl Brittany comes in and they're like, oh my god, Adele's killing somebody. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? And then Adele's just like, oh no, you're not mad at me. I'm killing you as well. And then she set it up to where it looked confusing, to where it was tricked. That was pretty much what I played. Not much to say. Overall rating of this was 16 out of 25. Next, case number 4, the experiment. Well, the experiment. I just made the EX capitalized because why not? So yeah. Let's get into this one. The reactions were pretty good. 5 out of 5 because obviously the killer on this one is Jackson Kelly, obviously one of the main characters, or I should say the supporting character. Obviously was very special. So yeah, everybody was like, "Oh my god, he killed." 5 out of 5. Nothing to say much on that one. The death was 3 out of 5. This death was a mess. And how about we just show you why it was a mess? As you can see on the right, there it is. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh, that's all of that. Hold on a minute. Alright, there it is, there it is, there it is. Um, listen, listen, okay, I'm not a fan of it, really. It's one of the forgetful ones. Anyway, the execution was 5 out of 5 because maybe because Judson Kelly was. If I can find it, here it is, right here. Um, he sat down on this thing. The vine grabs him, blah blah blah. He floats through the air. He goes down. The death fails because he's dying, and then he died when he fell down. As you can see, didn't fall. And then he sees his wife, who is the main villain of this entire free. Then he dies. No death fails. His wife runs away. Blah 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 blah. And then Yamon goes mad. Number 5. Murder Plane was also a 5 out of 5 because Jackson went crazy. And he wanted to set it up to where he was gonna blame somebody else. It was actually never mentioned who. I know who that somebody else is, but that's all later. The 5. So the overall ranking of for Trash Star number 4 is 18 out of 20. The highest one so far. Next. Piece number 5. The Labyrinth chapter. This one was also made in chapter 6, by the way, not chapter 5. Because chapter 5 we had a little break chapter. Reactions were 4 out of 5. Because in this one, they didn't even know who the killer was. Because a random person died. Okay. In this one, the death was a 5. I'm trying to rush through this, sorry. The next one was 5 out of 5. How Kaguri was the real killer in this one, and he set up his own fate death, then he set up Locus's fate death, and then blah 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 blah. Then he had to do a trial on a random guy that died that they have no clue about. The execution there is none. So this one's out of 15. Or the 5 out of 5. You always get away with it. So this one's a pretty short one. So 14 out of 15. Highest one. So if it was out of 20, it would be a 14 out of 20. So nothing. All right. He's 7. I can't really show much of the class drawing because it's kind of short. It's like 5 minutes long, so it's not that long. The woman who died in the beginning. This was in chapter 8, not 7. This one's 0 out of 5 point. Reactions were 5 out of 5. Nobody was expecting Lockett to turn evil. Nobody was expecting Jackson to come out. Nobody was expecting Jackson Kelly's flight to come out. Nobody was expecting the answers that they got. 5 out of 5. Death, there was none. Execution, there was none. Murder plan, there wasn't a murder in this. 5 out of 5. Anyways, I know that the last two ones were a bit not that long, but that's because nothing really happened in those ones. But there you have it.